if one straight guy has to make a breakthrough,
Right.
it's usually, I don't want to fuck you, but I'm going to fuck you, so I'm going to fuck you real hard.
Why won't you cuddle me?
Hello and welcome to Gayme On, a podcast about gaming and other nerd culture from a gay perspective. I, as always, am your host, Mark Waters, and with me is my co-host, Stephen H. Garcia.
Hey girl, hey.
That's what we want.
That's it.
And our other co-host, Adam.
Hi, friends.
This is a sort of a momentous occasion for us. We started recording in January of 2015. And here we are in January of 2016, and we've been doing it every 2 weeks for the entire year, I would say.
Do we get like a honorary cock ring for our 1 year anniversary?
No, we get an honorary cocktail.
Okay, good. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's cock
Clink,
rings
clink,
for year
clink.
2, year 3.
Yeah, right. Paper, cock ring, butt plug.
We should invent that. What the
Gold cock ring.
the gifts you get for how long your podcast has gone on.
Is it like how long have you been sober?
Right.
We get a chip.
You get a chip, a little token.
Yeah. So far, we only have two.
So far, it hasn't happened yet. We've
No.
only sober one episode.
We have 2 reviews on iTunes. It would be so great if more people could review, because it does make a difference if people are able to find us or not. We are now on YouTube.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Thanks to Steven's hard work.
And the YouTubes are really good.
They
Yeah.
are, because Steven puts pictures with them,
The audio is better.
and the audio is better.
Yes. Sometimes if you listen on Stitcher, the audio can get compressed, be a little off. But on YouTube, it should be the full audio, and it's really good. I'm very proud of Steven's efforts.
Yes.
Hey, thanks.
It takes a lot. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It
But
takes
it's
a gay
but it's
village.
cool. I every time one's done, I'm so I'm like, everyone watch it right now.
And it takes,
Oh
it
my
takes
God, watch
how
it right
long
now.
to convert 10 minutes?
We need to talk about that.
We don't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a while. It's a lot of work.
Well,
a
we've
lot of
only
work.
done a couple so far. I think
Yeah.
it'll get easier as it goes. I mean, every time it gets easier. Hopefully.
Well, we have to make sure that we stay short
True.
and not go
Go
on
off on
drunken tangents.
menage a cinq tangents.
You should have stopped me.
We tried. We
You did
tried.
not. I did not get one signal.
Oh,
I was a little toasty last time. Embarrassingly so.
we all were a little toasty.
Well, we did get some feedback. Some listeners were quite fine with it, as drunk as I got, but it shall not happen again. Not to that level, anyway.
Sorry, Richard.
I'm going to stop it too. Well, so let's start with our regular feature, what we're currently playing.
Okay.
Press start to play.
Mine has not changed. I'm still on Borderlands 2, and Steven asked what was taking so long.
Yeah, girl.
Well, look, I was gone through Christmas through New Year's Eve, so I didn't start playing again until I got back.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like playing through the main storyline too fast. I like doing
Yeah.
all the side missions. I like getting everything I can out of it before
Right.
finishing the game. Because
Well-
by the time I'm done, I really am done.
Well, and then when you do the side missions, it helps you level your character to be in a good place to finish the story.
That's true too. Right, exactly. So that's what's taking me so long. It's a fun game. I know hopefully this time I'll finish. I have no ex-boyfriends to get in the way.
Wait, okay, so this is Borderlands 2.
Yes.
So I only played Borderlands 1.
Mm.
Does Claptrap, is he still the
helper.
narrator of
He
this?
is at the beginning.
Okay.
But they sort of they hope that you played the first one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's not too much to it. It's a point and shoot.
Right,
And everybody's got a special power that you use. I don't use my special power all that often.
Are you on the same planet?
Yeah, you're still on Pandora.
Okay.
You're still the ninja assassin.
I am the Ninja Assassin Zero. I got a new skin, though, a new costume that was called Why So Serious?
Uh-huh.
And it was totally Joker-based. It's
Uh-huh.
green with a purple faceplate.
Awesome.
Yeah, and some other purple accents, and so
Cool.
that was fun
Yeah,
to be in. I
nice.
like to change it up.
Good.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Steven, what are you currently playing?
Oh god, since we've been gone for like 3 weeks, I played so many games. It's kind of ridiculous.
Well, you kept up on the Batman DLC.
Yes, I did 3 of the 4 missions. And I did.
So, okay, so what's the fourth one?
The 4th one was Mr. Freeze. Like you revisit Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
But you have them all because you got the season pass.
Yeah. So that,
Right.
but this format, it came all as one pack.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
you've
called
got
the Season of Infamy.
Infamy, right?
Infamy.
Yeah.
So you've got Killer Croc, Mad Hatter, Mr. Freeze, and Raj Al Ghul
Yeah.
as the fourth.
The Ra's al Ghul one was really cool.
Yeah.
Because I was playing it and I didn't realize that like there's like a rival ninja clan that's like from their group that is like being they're breaking off from them, and then you find out that the leader is Nissa Al Ghul,
Oh, how interesting.
and I'm like, oh cool, and like I didn't know who she was until like she was an Arrow.
Nissa
Oh,
Al
she
Ghul
was
is
created, but she was created for Arrow.
No,
But I
she's
don't think
been in the
that's true.
no, she's been in the
Really?
comics.
Has she?
She's like Talia's like crazier sister.
Yeah, but I never knew that Talia had a sister. I
Yeah.
could have sworn she was made up.
She's just crazier and off to the side because she's
But I think you're right. She was a character before she appeared in Arrow.
Yeah.
And I think Arrow basically sort of made her more
Yeah.
known.
yeah. But yeah, so Nissa was in it. And I was like, holy shit.
That's cool.
So that was cool.
Yeah. Well, and Talia's already appeared in a lot of the...
Yeah, she already died in the Arkham game.
Right.
She died
Spoiler alert!
Oh, no!
From like 5 years ago.
right.
And so what else are you playing?
So the other ones I did, Disney Infinity, the Star Wars, The Force Awakens playset.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
So which characters did you get?
So I have all of them.
Okay, which is how many?
So I have Rey and Finn are like the starter set,
Uh-huh.
and I got Kylo Ren and Poe
Oh.
Dameron.
Does BB-8 have a little thing?
He's in there. You don't play with him.
Oh my god, I want a BB-8 Infinity figure.
That'd be cute.
Bareback 8 inches.
Although, like, I have a big issue with all the Star Wars games that they made.
Yeah.
Because they all do the same exact format.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Like, you do a mission, and then you go to a world. And then this one world has, like, a shit ton of little side quests that you have to do before you can move on. But they're stupid little, like, earn
Fetch quests.
currency.
Oh.
And then you can't move on until you earn that currency. And, like, it takes forever. And then, like, I think they tried to drag out the game a little longer because all those playsets are really short. But it was drawn out so much over it was annoying.
Oh,
And I did it like 3 times in a row for all 3 just Star Wars games.
Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. But it sounds like that's... I mean, that kind of sounds like Disney's MO, to be honest.
Yeah. But I didn't feel like that with the Marvel games when they did
okay.
Marvel. This one was like all 3 were like the same exact format.
Well, and we also obviously your last episode was our Star Wars episode, and we all saw it since then. And
Yeah.
Rey is my favorite thing ever.
Rey is awesome.
Yeah.
She's pretty cool in the game too.
Cool. Good.
Um,
So does she have like a sort of like a staff weapon?
thing. Yeah.
Cool.
She's cool. I do really like playing as Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
He's pretty awesome in it.
Fun.
When he's not throwing temper tantrums.
Oh, he does it in the game.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty fun.
All right, so...
But Daddy, I want a golden goose.
yeah, right.
So my other games is still playing Marvel Future Fight.
Still?
My shitter game.
Yes.
But they added Miles Morales and
Fun.
Spider-Gwen and Silk.
Oh, cool. So they did like a spider pack.
Yeah.
Who's
Cool.
Silk?
She's like she was another person bit by the spider, but she was like in hiding.
The same spider?
Yeah,
like the same time Peter got bit?
Yeah,
somebody
but she
else
was
did?
like in hiding.
She's a 616
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
She's not like Spider-Gwen is an alternate universe
Right.
character
Yeah,
that come to the main.
Silk
Marvel
is like the
universe.
regular universe, and she's been in hiding from wherever the group that's been hunting the spider people. There's a group that's been going to different
Okay.
universes eating the spider people from
Eating?
Yeah, they're eating like their souls and.
Is that like
together.
the same thing from that J. Michael Straczynski run that was like kind of bad in the early thousands?
Kind of.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
like they're
Where,
like,
like everyone was like an animal totem. It was very odd.
yeah. These are all spider totems, so they're eating the spider totems from every universe.
Oh.
That's why there's like the Spider Verse because they're going to all the different
Okay.
spider universes.
Yeah. The
But-
J. Michael Straczynski Spider-Man run started off really good and then totally went off the rails.
Yeah, this one was really crazy. I read part of it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but she's from that, and she's in our regular Marvel world now.
And she has the same powers as Spider-Man.
Kind of.
basically.
She does. It's kind of different, but almost the same. But she's kind of badass.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, so she's in the game. But I'm having a lot of fun with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. I like him a lot. And my last thing is since I've been playing Final Fantasy 14,
Holla.
playing it with Adam
Yes.
online.
Okay, so this is where we have to merge what we're playing now because
Okay.
I haven't really. I played Guacamelee, which is one of the free play PS4 Plus games. You play as a luchador.
Okay.
It's a side scroller, sort of like puncher brawler.
Oh yeah.
It's really fun. But most of my time has been spent playing Final Fantasy 14. And Steven and I have been playing online together.
Which has been super fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun. So
I know. We were like, Mark needs to get this game.
I
and then we got our headsets and we're like, hey girl.
Well, you guys are playing,
And we're like, how's your day going? Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man.
But I am like just a few notches away from getting my main class to level 50. And Steven's like at level 25.
28 now.
Oh, good.
You have the cutest character, Steven.
My character
Yeah.
is so good. I love watching him run because he has the nicest ass.
A nice little booty.
And he has
Yeah.
a great body, and he just runs around in these black shorts and like cat ears.
My little black Andrew Christian / little gauntlets.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've had fun. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a huge learning curve to learn everything about the game. You really have to like basically play all the way to the end to kind of get everything.
It's ridiculous how much is in this game.
Yeah.
Like every time I play, I'm like, oh, Adam, it's just one thing, and he's like, oh, cool, but you need these like 12 other things.
No, boy.
Yeah.
You guys can play together okay, even though you're on different levels?
Yeah, so we got on each other's friend. Okay, so we're PlayStation friends, so then we can create our like voiceover party together, like through PlayStation, and then we can hear each other talk while we're playing the
Yeah,
game.
we're in a chat party.
And then we can also join our own party within the game.
Oh.
And that way we can like find each other, and then if one of us wants to do a dungeon, then the other one will come along.
Did you guys join a particular group or anything together?
We just did.
Yeah, we just joined the Rainbow Brigade Free Company.
Free company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's
That's what they call the like groups that you can all be part of. Like the
of
same.
actual people.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So both our names end with LGBTS. What's
so
the
when you
S
see
stand
your-
for?
Yeah, what does the S stand
I'm
for?
not sure what the S stands for.
I thought it was just plural, maybe. Like
LGBTs. Yeah.
Yeah, but the S is capital too.
Yeah.
You're
not
right,
sure.
and it shouldn't be even if it's a plural.
But there's a lot of members, and we're not even on like the gayest server. We're on Fairy,
Yeah, and,
which
like-
is Gilgamesh is supposedly the big gay server, but we're Fairy. I'm assuming is pretty gay.
Is Gilgamesh the server for World of Warcraft too?
No. These are all within Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay, so that's
Yeah.
a different thing.
Because there's so many people that play, you can't like have too many people in the
No,
world.
no,
at
I
once.
understand. Yeah. Just in case one server goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta
Totally.
have people still playing.
But the game is crazy addicting, and I've been
Yeah.
like, this is my first MMO, and I've been like totally sucked in.
Yeah, I mean I see the appeal because the socialization aspect is actually quite cool, and especially like within our group. So within the free company, you can see in the chat window that like everyone in your free company can like message each other, and so there's all these chats going on. Oh, hey, I'm doing this dungeon. Does anyone want to come help me? Like so then people will be like, oh yeah, I'll play. I'm a healer. And I need a tank for this dungeon. Da da da. And so that's really cool. And I've actually learned a lot from watching these people say, "Oh, I'm doing this. Oh,
Yeah.
but I need da 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 da." So it's a good way to like get experienced players kind of helping you play the game.
Yeah, who's the most valuable, if you were to beat anybody in that game, if you were starting today, would it be healer?
They're all pretty balanced as far as playing through the single player mission.
Yeah.
But like when you start a party, there's always someone needs a healer and someone always needs a tank.
Yeah.
So when Adam and I show up,
Yeah.
we're both like in the party right away.
So
You're a tank?
Steven's
Yeah.
a tank and I'm a healer. So
In
then-
that outfit, you're a tank?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm good at killing things.
yeah, he's a
As you,
gladiator.
as you notice when we played our other games, I kill things.
Right.
But it's great because we're like, which dungeon? And then we're like, beep, and then we're like, in, because everyone else is DPS and they're just waiting for a healer and a tank.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah, and the one we did last one was like we just fucked that creature up.
Oh yeah, we
So-
played. We did Ifrit, didn't
Yeah,
we?
he died so fast.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we've done a couple dungeons together. It's really fun. Yeah, we're having a
cool.
good time.
All right.
Yeah, it's really addicting. I love how gay the game is. Like all the options you can make your character.
Yeah,
Are pretty gay.
You
Yeah.
can custom. I mean, it's a PC game originally, and so you can basically customize everything.
Has anyone called you fag yet?
No, I've
No.
never run across that yet.
So
And
really,
I run
it's
around-
better to play with friends.
And I run around practically naked. So
Yeah. Well, because I think you know, a lot of what you think of as playing online with people,
Yeah.
it's like Call of Duty where you're like trying to kill each other.
Those are like the first-person shooter
Duty.
gun games. This is like fantasy.
Yeah,
Yes.
but this game there is a PvP, which is player versus player arena, where you can fight against the other players, but it's only one little tiny section of the game. Most of the game you're playing in a party where you're all trying to beat the same boss. So it's more cooperative, and so you want to try to help each other.
Okay.
So I've only a couple times had people like just be dicks. Most of the time people are really helpful.
Yeah. What's the one on Xbox? What's it called?
Not
Penultimate Fantasy?
No, that's right.
anti-penultimate fantasy.
Okay. Well, anyways, my roommate, he plays Xbox.
Ew.
Is it a fantasy one or
Yes,
it's
a
not
fantasy.
Destiny?
No, it's like ours, but not as cool.
Okay.
But he came over and watched me play, and he's like, "Oh, people are nice on yours. People are dicks on mine." I was like, "Maybe that's an Xbox thing."
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
that's
people are
interesting.
nicer on
Maybe more
PlayStation.
gay people get PlayStations and more straight people get Xbox.
Well, and I think gay people are definitely attracted to Final Fantasy.
That was my appeal to it, because I saw the sexy cat people. And I'm like, you could dress like that.
You can have a tail.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
yeah. I was this close to being a cat.
Yeah.
Like,
No, what you are is perfect. You should post a picture of it on the Game On page.
Okay, so what Steven and I were trying to do, and I think I took a video. I have to go back and look. So
took a
when
video?
we first met, we took a couple screenshots, but so like we got our characters together for the first time, and we both like took off all of our clothes, and then you can do these things called.
Wait, how can you take off all your clothes?
Oh, you can unequip your armor, and then you're just in your underwear.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow.
So then we were trying to do these things called emotes, where you can go up to other players and like, you know, welcome them or bow
Bow
or
to them.
you know like disappointment, or you know, like there's all these different emotions.
there's a bunch.
There's
Okay.
a ton.
Like
And
it's really long. Just like if you're trying to find one specific one, you're like, oh God, I have to read this whole list.
yeah. So
wow.
we were trying to find the right ones to make it look like we were like humping each other or blowing each other, and of course like this
I
is
think
the
our
first thing we do in the game.
Yeah, our characters are already hooking up.
I have the big Tom of Finland daddy, and he's got the like young hot slim twink.
I want to see what your picture. I want to see what your character looks like, Adam.
Oh,
I know what he looks like. He's posted a couple.
Because
Pictures.
I just found out how to like on the screen there's all this like stuff and type and like little menu options. I found out how to get rid of all of that, and it's just the character
just
image.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now take a screenshot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because then PlayStation lets you take a screenshot and then post it to Facebook right from your PlayStation.
Awesome.
Yeah. Which I had this whole error message with, and then I figured it out. I'm like, oh, and I can post pictures. Now it's on.
Yeah.
So
good.
yeah, if you
I want
notice,
to see
I've been,
more back shots of your character.
I gotta show you him running because he has the cute dimple thing going on.
Oh, mine does too. But he's like, 7 feet tall.
Bunt dimples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're in the new year, and so we're going to talk about our favorites, maybe some predictions, and some resolutions. So we're going to talk about our top game of 2015. Now, not games that came out in 2015.
Yeah, because we're slow.
Well, I'm slow. I'm the slowest.
We're all kind of slow. I mean,
Look, we have lives.
true.
I'm technically really slow, but
But gaming-wise, you play very quickly.
that is true.
Well, let's start with you.
Oh.
What's your top game of
Yeah, what's
2015?
your favorite game that you played this year?
So in 2000,
Last year.
early 2015, that's when I got my PS4, and
Okay.
it came with The Last of Us remastered, which was fucking amazing. Like that was the best game to start off with the PS4 experience.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Had you played the 2013 version?
No,
Or the 2014?
No, I haven't played it at all. I didn't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I just knew it was a zombie game, and it came free with my PS4. And I played it. I was like, damn. At the end of it, I was all like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what the hell? Oh my god, my emotions are everywhere. Oh, I got DLCs. Oh my god, even more. And then I played Metal Gear Solid 5, but I still haven't finished it. So, but I've been having a good time with it.
Good.
So,
Well,
but
you have your like badass demon dog.
D-Dog. So cute. Yeah, I love D-Dog. But I got sidetracked by Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Cute. That happened.
That happened.
And yeah.
What's the most amount of games that you've had rotating at one time?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Like, are you including mobile games too?
No. Let's just say just on your...
Just on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Just on consoles.
Probably like 7.
I can't... I try to limit it to 2.
But I'm really good at games.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I go through most games pretty fast.
Okay.
Unless it's one of those ones that like, it's a 100-hour game.
Right. Well...
Damn Metal Gear.
all the Bethesda
The first Metal Gear, like the one I played before, like part 4, was only like 4 or 5 hours long.
Wow.
Oh.
But this one's like epic.
It's like seriously 100 hours long.
Jeez.
Wow. It's its longest Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Well, the top game, my top game of 2015 was actually a game from 2013. South Park: The Stick of Truth.
2014.
It only came out in 2014?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it came out earlier than that.
No.
Oh, okay, good. So I'm
you're
not
only
that
a year
far
behind.
behind. Oh, thank God.
That's not as bad.
It was so much fun that I finally convinced my brother to buy one when I was there in Sacramento for Christmas this year, so just a couple weeks ago. And I got
A copy of the game.
to buy a copy of the game.
Okay.
And so I was able to sit with him and talk him through the turn-based fighting because it's not like any system that he or I had ever done before.
That's like the Final Fantasy VII fighting, right?
Yeah, it's a very traditional RPG format.
Never done it.
So-
And so I was like, heal first, then decide what you want to do to attack and all this stuff. And I'm like, you don't have, even though the other boys that you're fighting are saying, come on, douchebag, hurry up.
Right.
You do not have to rush. I was like, you
Right.
are not on a time limit. Figure out what you want to do. Take your time. But the humor of the game, oh God, I wouldn't tell him anything about it. I left him at the part where you're in the alien ship, like the second big, But you spend so much time trying to get the Warriors 3.
Jimmy's special move doing the brown note.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I convinced Jason to play the Jew.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And the guy that we bought it from also said that. He's like, they give you 4 character choices, but if you want some advice, play the Jew. And I looked at Jason and I was like, I played the Jew.
It kind of like the game kind of tells you to. It's like you hit a thing and it says Jew, and they're like, and Carmen's like, oh, I can't be your friend. So you're like, oh, I gotta play the Jew now.
It's fun. So that was my top game that I played last year. Adam, what was yours?
My game was another one of the 2014 games of the year, which I think South Park was too. Like one of the top games of 2014. It was Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh, yeah.
I did play a lot of good games this year. I thought Arkham was a really solid game. Final Fantasy, obviously, I've been sinking a lot of hours into, having a lot of fun.
That game was like crap.
I give an honorable mention. I give an honorable mention to Mass Effect 2 because I played it again this year. But Dragon Age was just like such a realized experience. Like the world building and the character development and all the different things that you do. I mean, I kind of wish that there was another Dragon Age this year.
Well, we get Dragon Age Origins for free.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The January free PS Plus game for PlayStation 3 is Dragon Age Origins,
Oh, my goodness.
which is obviously the first one.
Right.
So
It was... Oh, I didn't realize Inquisition was a spin-off.
Inquisition
Or a
was so
sequel.
the first
It's
one
like
was
the
Dragon
third
Age
or
Origins. There was a Dragon Age 2, and then Dragon Age Inquisition was the third main.
I
game.
see.
I thought Origins was the newer one than 2.
Origins was the original.
Do you wish the games were more interactive in the way that they are in Ready Player One, where you get into a bodysuit and visors and...
You mean like a haptic thing where you
Yeah.
actually do what the characters do? No, because I'd rather just push a button and have my character jump. I don't want to have to jump every time my character jumps.
It would keep us in really great shape, though.
I'm sure it would.
It's not like gamer CrossFit.
No.
Right?
And as we know, that would come with a lot of injuries.
Yes.
Maybe
So,
it would be a good
yeah.
thing.
And the only topic you ever talk about is CrossFit.
Right.
Maybe we need to do this. We need to create gamer gyms where you in order to make your character do something, you have to do it.
But there is that geek gym in LA where you go and you learn sword fighting and all this stuff.
I need to know that gym immediately.
We should go.
Uh-oh.
It's like a geek. It's called Geek Gym, I think.
Oh my gosh!
You actually learn swordplay.
Yay!
And then all this crazy. Everything is designed around video game activities.
Ooh.
But in
am
real
joining
lives.
this gym immediately.
Yeah.
They're playing. Playing us for the future.
Oh my god! I hate my gym. I'm canceling it and joining this.
but also like you can learn swordplay. That would be very handy when the zombie apocalypse happens.
That's
Right?
right. Will they teach me how to use a shotgun?
I know. I want to learn how to shoot straight.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
I'll shoot gay and straight.
I shoot with a limp wrist.
Like a lily.
All right. So for our next category, let's go in reverse order.
Okay.
Top movie. Adam, what was your top movie?
Okay. There were also good movies, especially with like the Marvel stuff. But I'm gonna give it to Ex Machina, which is actually something I just watched last week. But I think out of all the movies I saw this year, it probably wasn't the best movie, but it was the one that I kept thinking about like for days afterwards.
Yeah.
I felt the same way when I saw Her, about the like Siri, Scarlett
Johansson and
because I felt like Her was probably the most realistic, like futuristic movie I've seen.
I haven't seen that one.
And I
very good.
And I think like AI, I'm fascinated by AI. And
yeah, Steve and I just saw The Danish Girl with the robot from Ex Machina.
Oh yeah, Alicia Vikander.
And that guy from
Eddie
Jupiter.
Eddie Redmayne. Yeah.
Who knew he had a big dick?
They show his cock.
Well,
Yeah,
not all the way. He cups it, but then he does like the vajayjay.
He slides his hand down and then tucks it, and you're like, I can see how.
Oh, so he has to go all the way down.
Yeah. But you're just like, oh.
But I'm into Ben Whishaw, who is Q in the new James Bond movies, and he's in it as a person that sort of like when. So the Danish Girl, we couldn't figure out the painter's name afterwards. We were just like, well, his
the way they were
female
saying
name
it,
is
were
Lily.
like, it's like area.
Yeah, they just kind of Anyway, he goes to a party dressed as Lily, and while he's there, he gets hit on by a young man played by Ben Whishaw, who basically reveals he's like, I know that you're a guy in a dress. It's okay. I want to make out with you anyway.
Like, he's like, I'm all about it, but like Lily's all like, no.
I think it's like a fucking nosebleed. Pussy. Anyway, it was a good movie.
It was really good.
So that's your best movie of the year?
No, because that was like last. That was last night.
Yeah, we just went yesterday.
Okay, so it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah, but the girl is who is the robot
in
Ex Machina was in this.
Was she the girlfriend?
She was the wife.
The wife.
Yeah. So, I mean, my big movie of 2015 was what I call the best horror movie of 2015, The Big Short.
Oh.
Which is only a horror in that you realize that it's a true fucking story about people that bet against the American economy.
Oh, right.
And won big.
Yeah.
Because basically the government wasn't watching what was going on. They were in bed, and they still are, with all the big banks.
Right.
Who bundle these lousy loans together to make home mortgage securities.
Right.
Anyway, it's all very complicated. It's so complicated, in fact, that they have certain segments where they're like, okay, this explanation will be as boring as shit, so we're going to have Margot Robbie in a bubble bath explain it to you. And she does. She's just sitting in a bubble bath, looking gorgeous, sipping champagne, and explaining to you what mortgage-backed securities are,
right,
and how they bundle them and everything. And so
fascinating.
So it's in turns funny.
Yeah.
But if you think about the fact that it's a true story, in fact, the guy that made the most money was Christian Bale's character, and he's autistic but functioning,
right, and
he runs a hedge fund, and he realized years before anybody else did, like 2 years, that the mortgage-backed securities were being bundled with lousy mortgages. And so he's the guy that went to his bank and said, I want you to create something with which I can bet against the housing market. And they were like, okay, we'll take your money. It's never going to happen, but we'll take your money. And he was so scarred by his activity, even though he made $1 billion or more, that now he only invests in water.
Wow.
And if that doesn't scare the fuck out of you, then it should.
Yeah.
he thinks that we're heading for a water crisis, and I can't disagree.
I think that's true.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like Tank Girl.
It's going to be like Waterworld. You'll be drinking my piss. Hopefully it's not that bad.
I'll go back to Tank Girl.
Not from the tap. Not from the tap.
Yeah, my piss from the tap.
You're in town?
Okay,
Just kidding.
Steven.
So, I had a hard time with this, but I think the one that I had the most fun with was Ant-Man, because I went to the theater with I saw Ant-Man with you guys, and then I saw Ant-Man with several other people a couple times in the theater, and then I still watch it on DVD, and I'm all like, yeah, this is a fun ass movie.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's different. It's
You
fun.
know what? That definitely was in my consideration, just because it was fun. I think I would put it ahead of Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Age of Ultron was good, but it was almost too much. It was like everything in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, it was too much and too cluttered with things, and I just like watching Captain America, but it was this was too much.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man was great. Paul Rudd was fun.
Okay, so let's talk about our top TV show for 2015. Let's
Okay.
Steven, you go first.
So I had a really hard time with this one because
I did too. There were so many.
there's
good
so
ones.
many really good
There are,
shows.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, Jessica Jones was amazing.
Yeah.
The Flash is always amazing.
Yeah.
But
Daredevil came out this year.
Daredevil came out this year. So many things, but I have to go back. Every time I watch Penny Dreadful, I'm just like, this show's fucking amazing.
Cool.
I fucking love Penny Dreadful.
I thought it was just going to be a American Horror Story knockoff, but it sounds like it's much better.
Way better.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's actual story and character development.
Well, and
What?
it's Victorian, which helps.
And season 2 has the best, I would say, superhero origin story.
Cool.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
It's sort of like what the movie League of Extraordinary Gentlemen wanted to be.
yeah.
Oh,
But
we're
times
But
20.
way better.
Yeah.
Fox is developing a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen series.
It's not going to be as good as this.
Oh no,
It's
nothing
it's gonna suck.
on primetime TV.
I mean, half
is
the
good.
characters are
It's
the
like
same.
it's
on
like half
Penny
the same
Dreadful.
characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to get it on Amazon or something. The Showtime now. Well, Showtime now puts some shows on Netflix, like Nurse Jackie is on Netflix.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of partnerships are.
It probably
are
depends
going
which
on.
studio film.
And there's
filmed it.
Showtime on Hulu, but you have to pay extra for that.
Oh,
Oh, but if
I
it's
might.
worth it, it might be.
Yeah.
I might pay,
Yeah.
and then Adam will benefit.
Exactly. Use Mark's
Hey Mark, you should get this.
and he
Yeah.
used my HBO.
It's true. We exchanged. Well, I have to say that my top TV show, hands down, is Fargo. The
Oh.
TV show. It is so
The new season.
both.
Oh, okay.
It is so satisfying. I didn't watch the previous TV show or the previous season until the new one started,
Okay.
and I did watch it to get caught up, and it was addicting as all hell. And this new one, I'm watching it with a friend of mine. It's over now, but he DVRs it, so we watch it whenever I can get over there.
Yeah.
But all the acting is so great.
You
I
know,
love the box set that comes with a Fargo sweater.
Oh yeah. No, it's a knit cap.
Nick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, the new season has definitely been on a lot of critics' best of 2015 lists.
Nice.
Who's that blonde chick? The
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, she's so great. She
Really?
Yes, she does the same. Well, she already did the accent in, Drop
Drop
Dead
Dead,
Gorgeous.
yes.
But she, people forget.
I love that
she
movie.
was, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
when she was in the Interview with a Vampire,
Oh,
she was the one to
fantastic.
watch.
Yeah.
She got sidelined by partying and drugs, maybe, or
And Spider-Man.
Who knows? But she really,
Damn it, Spider-Man.
she really is a fine actress.
Okay, that's
You
good.
know,
That's good.
And I hope that as she gets older, she puts all that partying bullshit behind her and just focuses on acting. 'Cause that would be a waste.
Yeah.
So, Adam, what was yours?
This was hard for me too because, like you said, I mean,
It's the
I
age
was
of
I was
TV.
tempted with Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Agents of all the Marvel shows were really
They
good.
were
this
killing
year.
it this year. Even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good.
I thought both Flash and Arrow have been good. Game of Thrones won the Emmy this year. They had a really great season. But I think as far as groundbreakingness and what caught my attention the most, I picked Sense8.
Oh, fuck.
I
I totally forgot about Sense8.
I still haven't watched it either. I gotta get to it.
Watch
I know.
it.
It's so good.
Look, I've seen Cox.
But it's so queer. But it's so actiony. It's so sci-fi trippiness.
awesome.
It's just. Have they officially announced a second season?
Yes, they had a cake.
They did.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
Good.
Oh my God.
cannot wait.
The Wachowski brothers, the Wachowski siblings.
They just made me so hard right now.
The cake did?
Steven
No,
just
just-
popped
You
a
like
little
cake
star.
that
Oh,
much?
no. I'm like season 2.
Oh my God, Lido. Oh, I just got to
Is he the German?
No,
No,
I was
he's
all.
the Mexican.
He's he's
Well, I guess he's the actor Spanish.
yeah.
Well, there's a
But
German
I-
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hot
Wolf,
too.
Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
Yeah,
he was
Wolfgang.
he was in the Brokeback Mountain of Germany. I forgot
Right.
the name of it, but it's
Oh,
about these
Free
two
Fall?
cops. Yeah.
Freefall was good. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
He was taking in that too.
yeah. It was pretty fucking hot.
Yeah. He's
A little rapey.
Well,
Yeah.
Some gays like that.
most
though.
most
It's-
gay
it's-
movies are a little rapey.
It's German.
If one straight guy has to make a breakthrough,
Right.
it's usually I don't want to fuck you, but I'm gonna fuck you, so I'm gonna fuck you real hard.
Why won't you cuddle me?
Spoon me.
I kind of had that.
That movie was kind of hot though.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I still have to watch it.
It's on Netflix.
What's it called again?
Free Fall.
Free Fall. Okay.
I'll send you a link.
I will put it on my queue.
All right, so this wasn't on our list, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask anyway.
Okay.
The show in 2016 that we're really looking forward to.
Okay.
I'll start.
Yeah. Go
Well,
ahead.
I don't know. Maybe it's the same for all of us.
It-
Da 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 D X-Files
Yeah.
starting in just like 2 weeks.
yes.
What's X Files?
Shut up, you motherfucker. 6 episodes.
Yes.
Oh, that's in 2 weeks.
And Monica
Oh, yeah.
Reyes is in it.
Is it?
She is.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Is it gonna be on
I love
Hulu?
her.
Huh?
Is it gonna be on Hulu?
Yeah, it probably will be.
Okay, that's how I'll watch it.
Okay.
Is Robert Patrick?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
This
Well,
morning.
he's actually in another show right now, so it could have been a scheduling.
This
thing.
morning I watched a whole slew. Like they took all the small commercials they did for it with like behind the scenes stuff, and they put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like a 21-minute presentation on YouTube. So I just watched the whole thing,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm like, this looks great.
Yeah.
I feel like they're aiming to reboot it because they're introducing 2 new agents.
Who are they?
Lauren
Conrad?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, not Lauren Conrad.
No, Lauren,
Oh, I'll look it up.
the redhead daughter
Yeah.
from 6 Feet Under.
Right.
Oh, I love
Lauren
her.
Graham?
Lauren-
No. That's the one from Gilmore Girls.
She was in
She was in Can't Hardly Wait with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Lauren Ambrose. Is her
Lauren
name.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
And the hot guy that played Firestorm first in
Right, Robbie
Amell.
who is coming back as Deathstorm.
maybe. Well, I'm sure he is, but I have a feeling that
That was
Lauren
announced.
Ambrose.
That was announced today.
What? Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Lauren Ambrose is a redhead,
Mm-hmm.
and Robbie Amell is a very good-looking, dark-haired guy.
Caucasian.
Yes.
I want to
And
fuck him so hard.
don't we all? I think that they want to relaunch X-Files.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even if not as a TV show, but as a new TV, maybe as a movie.
Or even like what they're doing with it, like a periodic, like limited series, like how they do with Sherlock.
Sure.
I think that would probably be the best format.
Well,
to
and
be
TV
honest.
totally can support that. I'm really disappointed that
absolutely.
that American TV figured out now that people will tune in to TV shows as long as they're good. They don't have
Right.
to be a full 21 episode order.
Right.
You know,
Well,
and
they learned that from Agent Carter.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that I mean, one of the oldest adages in performance is always leave them wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
And when you give them that many episodes on regular TV, people aren't left wanting more. They're just like, okay, what's next? What's the next new thing?
Mm-hmm.
So British TV actually taught us something.
Yes.
I love British TV.
So do I. All right. So, anyone else?
Oh yeah. No. I think we should go through all
No.
of these things. So I'll go.
Okay.
X-Files was also my pick, but I had to have a second pick because I knew you would pick it. I'm actually really excited for Game of Thrones to come back because we're in the point of Game of Thrones where it's left the books.
Oh right.
So I'm just
Oh, it's like free territory
I'm
now?
super excited to see what's going to happen because I have read all the books and I'm just in the same boat as everyone else now. Finally, it's like
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but my main pick is Luke Cage on Netflix because I loved him in Jessica Jones.
Sweet Christmas.
Sweet Christmas.
He actually worked
He
that
said
into
it
the
twice.
dialogue.
Twice.
He said it twice.
The second time was fun with the weed.
Yes.
plant.
Yes. But yeah, I thought he was great, and I'm really
Perfect casting.
And I'm really looking
Mike
forward.
Coulter.
Yeah, he was so hot. Oh my god.
He was very attractive, and they had great sex.
Oh fuck.
He gave her the banging she could take.
I wanted to be Jessica multiple times.
And I love like the first time we see him, like he's wearing like his yellow
shirt.
I'm like,
yes.
oh, it's the same tone.
But he didn't have that like silver visor.
He doesn't
Oh,
wear that
God,
anymore.
no.
Oh, not
crown,
anymore,
yeah.
but
And
he
the
did.
But
chain
he
belt.
does wear the yellow shirt normally.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But he, yeah. I mean, so that one, I can't wait.
Stephen, what are you looking forward to?
So many things. Well, Daredevil season 2, that's coming out, and I'm excited to see Punisher and Elektra.
Yeah.
And I heard like
Oh, yeah.
Punisher is so awesome that he almost got his own show already.
Yeah, they
I'm
were
like,
almost
damn.
going to. I'd heard they were almost going to cancel Power Man or
No, Iron
Iron
Fist.
Fist.
Iron Fist. Yeah.
But I'm glad that they're not, and they spoke out and said that they're still working on Iron Fist. And I'm like, oh, that's so
Oh yeah,
exciting.
they did confirm that they're still doing an Iron Fist series.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that too.
Yeah.
But that won't be for like another 2 years or something.
Right. Yeah, I'm a little bit Punisher fatigued because there's been 3 Punisher movies and all of them have been terrible.
Yeah, but those were those crappy movies.
Yeah.
It's-
But I think you're right. I think in the context of Daredevil, not as the main character, but as a
Yeah, and in
periphery
the Netflix version of it, because
yes.
Daredevil wasn't good in the movie, but in the show he was amazing.
Yeah.
And so
I
it's gonna
agree.
be. I feel like it's gonna be that same thing we're gonna get with Punisher and Elektra. We're gonna get this new. She looks more Asian than Greek.
She does. She's French, actually. Her father is Cambodian and her mother is French.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes,
She
I will refer back to this in a second, but
She definitely. I was like, she doesn't look like Greek, but I'll go with it. She looks awesome.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it works.
I was all like, she's not white. Cool.
Right. Well, she was Elektra in the comics was in charge of the Hand.
The hand. Yeah.
Which was a group in Japan.
Well, I do have to say, she does look a hell of a lot more like Elektra than...
Oh yeah, then Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner was way too white, and that was not a good movie.
But she was the best part of the movie, in my opinion.
She was. I agree.
She
But,
did
I
the
like
best
her.
job.
I like her in general. Like Jennifer Garner's so cute.
all right, so... oh my goodness, we have some other stuff left to discuss, but we're kind of running out of time.
But should we talk just real quick? Should we go around in our favorite, what we're looking forward to in 2016 for film and games?
I don't know if we're gonna have to. Yeah, we might as well.
Really
do it
fast.
short.
We'll do real quick.
2016 for me, Ghostbusters.
For me, it's gonna be Street Fighter V, PlayStation 4, and
Let's do no film.
oh, film.
He said Ghostbusters.
I thought we were okay.
We'll do games next.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deadpool's. I think it's gonna be a surprising smash hit.
Yeah, I picked Batman versus Superman. Not that I'm that excited about it,
Oh.
but just because I want to see Wonder Woman.
Do you mean
Yeah.
Wonder Woman? Dawn of Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Dawn of Wonder Woman.
I can't believe all these guys are complaining about this Wonder Woman. She's too thin, blah blah blah. And then they show us the trailer, and it's like, what's exciting? Not today.
Oh yeah, we
haven't
talked about
it.
the Shield versus like cuffs.
And the heels.
Who did?
We did last episode.
Yeah, last episode we
We
talked
did.
about that.
You were drunk.
Anyway, yes, I'm excited.
We didn't notice.
All right, so what's next? The game that we're looking forward
Our most anticipated game of 2015.
to? Oh no, 2016.
2016.
That'll be a tough one for me because I'm not playing any 2016
So,
games.
like I said, Street Fighter V, and now that we heard confirmation, Final Fantasy 15 is coming out this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, bitch.
Yeah, that just happened this week. Final Fantasy 15 officially announced that they will be releasing in 2016.
My niece loaned me Fallout New Vegas, and so I'm looking forward to playing that
Good.
because it'll be a while before I get to Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's the whole like we don't know when episode 1 of Final Fantasy 7 remake comes out, but I hope it might be at the end of the year.
Oh, that's true.
Because it's episodic now.
That's right. So the Final Fantasy 7 remake, I don't know if we announced this before, it's going to be coming out in episodes.
Oh, interesting.
But I feel like it's like, you know, when Final Fantasy 7 originally came out, it was 4 discs. So I'm like, disc 1 is going to come out soon.
Oh,
Right.
So think about it like as discs instead of like
Yeah.
episodes, and then
Well,
it makes more sense.
The Midgar will be like chapter 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you looking forward to, Adam?
I said Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, so
that was mine too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was really excited.
And okay, so let's talk about. Should we talk about resolutions? New Year's resolutions are
Sure.
always a tricky thing because then
sure.
you end up
Is that
failing.
what's going to level us up if we get through it?
I
Right.
guess we can. Well, it's something we can check in with next year to see if we actually
Yeah.
get up to it.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's kind of a generic one. I want to read more.
Yeah.
I have so many books that I got. I'll talk about it on my level up a little bit more. But like for instance, my mom got me a Madeline Kahn biography from the view of her music and film career, not just her life.
Right. Yeah, 'cause she was
No.
a singer. Right?
She's a gorgeous singer, but because she got involved in film, she never did much in the way of actual plays. And when she finally did get a play on the 20th century, back sometime in the early 80s, she lasted for like 6 weeks. I don't
Right.
even think she lasted her contract. She called out sick all the time. She just couldn't handle doing 8 shows a week.
Of course.
She didn't have this. She didn't have
The
it.
stamina.
I guess.
That's a lot of fucking work.
It is. It is. But her understudy, Judy Kuhn, ended up appearing more than she did. But Judy Kuhn then became
She
a big
became a
star.
star.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it works out sometimes, but
Yeah, it does.
you know, I'm a big Madeline Kahn fan. But I want to read more. I have many books that
Is there one in particular that you? I mean, is there
the
like...
Madeline Kahn one is a big one. I'll talk about another one on what made me level up.
Okay, cool.
Steven.
Oh gosh, I've been thinking about this for the last like year.
What your resolution's gonna be?
Yeah, well, I really want to do less graphic design and more art because
Okay.
graphic design is what kind of pays my bills,
Right.
but it kind of sucks my soul.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So-
You did a great job for me.
Yeah, well, yours is easy,
Oh.
but I do stuff like for certain bars like on a weekly basis, and
Yeah.
it just takes up so much of my time
Right.
that I want to do more art stuff and more fun projects with my art, but
That you choose, that you
that
don't
I
have to do what
choose,
people tell you to do.
and I don't want to help someone else's dream. I want to help my own dream.
Right.
And how can people help your dream?
Patreon.
Patreon. Will you spell that?
Patreon.com.
Patreon,
Right,
right?
yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
Slash
Stephen H. Garcia.
Stephen H. Garcia. And they can help you achieve your dream.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of big plans, but there's no way I could do that and graphic design and then my part-time job at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna this year try to find a way to do more art and less soul-sucking graphic design.
Is there any specific art project that you're really looking forward to?
I was with my friend Zach. We were actually working on a comic book.
Awesome.
Oh.
But we're both so crazy busy that we can't do it. But issue 1 was already written, and we just had to do some final tweaks on it, and then I have to redraw certain pages. But it's actually pretty cool.
Good.
Awesome.
But I don't
That's
want to talk
great.
about it until it's like
Yeah,
done.
of course.
No, okay.
We will not spoil anything else.
Well, we encourage you in that.
Yes.
And keep us abreast. Yeah. Just the one.
A dos breast.
I could tell you though that it's about like the son of the Grim Reaper, and it's basically like a mix of Devil May Cry and X-Men.
Okay. Cool.
Two good
I
elements.
can't wait to read it.
Yeah.
All right, Adam.
Well, I have like the generic one. Like,
To drink less.
Well, no. I want to drink.
To drink more.
Just as much.
Oh, okay.
No.
If you say that shit, goddammit.
I'm of course I'm looking for a new job. So that's like the big one. But I wanted to get a resolution that was more like, Gayme On related. And I have a very specific one similar to yours, Mark. I want to read more. There are a couple things that I really need to sit down and read, but I had a friend lend me the omnibus of the Walter Simonson Thor omnibus book.
Oh
That's
my
like
goodness.
that's like 4 inches thick.
Damn.
Marvel did a good job with those omnibus.
So that's the one that I'm, I told him, I was like, okay, I can read it after the holiday. I can start it after the holidays. So that's my New Year's resolution, like most immediate, is to read through the Walter Simonson Thor. I've heard I've read bits of it, with like the Frog Thor and
Yeah.
with
Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Ray Bill. So I'm really excited to just kind of read it all in context, all together in one arc.
I love hearing about that because when I listen to Rachel and Miles, Miles is always like goes off on tangents about how much he loves Thor, and like specifically that same run.
Right. Well, and in those Walter Simonson years, there was actually a lot of there was a very major arc with the X-Men and the New Mutants, where they were in Asgard, and that's when Mirage became a Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So there is quite a bit that I've read through my X-Men background, but it'll be nice to kind of get it all into one perspective.
Nice. Yeah.
I do have to say something Rachel and Miles. I was listening to them.
They
recently.
do a podcast called
Rachel and Miles Explain the X-Men.
Rachel and Miles Explain the X-Men.
Yeah, but Rachel just came out as trans.
Really?
She's now Rachel
No
Edison.
way.
So she's trans towards man.
Oh, how interesting.
And they talked about their last two episodes ago, or about their relationship and how that's going and how that goes with their business ethics and stuff and how they rebrand everything. And it's that's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
and
that's
she has the most amazing husband to go along with all that.
Well, and we just witnessed this in the movie The
yeah,
Danish Girl.
and so it's the flipped version of that.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my god, how amazing.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm like,
Are they going to stay together?
yeah, of course. They're they just been trying to figure out how to reword everything. They have to rebrand all their stuff to
Well,
Rachel and Jay.
And she actually
Jay Miles.
Yeah. Well, and she actually he, I guess now, has worked a lot, and they've talked about it on their podcast, doing stuff with queer studies and that kind of thing. So it's always been sort of part of their approach to the X-Men, which is one of the reasons why it's so fascinating to
Is
listen.
Miles heteroflexible?
I don't know. I guess.
Yes. He, you know what? He just loves Jay, Rachel, Edison so much that it's the same person to him. I don't think it matters to him.
That's lovely.
Gosh, I have to get caught up.
It's amazing.
This is all news to
It's
me.
the 2 episodes ago. They did their mega year special. It's an hour or 2 hour long episode.
Wow, so Jay's got a huge year ahead of him.
They do a podcast every week, which I'm very
It's
impressed.
every month.
Well, but they live together. They can.
Sure.
Yeah.
We come from various areas.
Areolas.
Yeah.
So you're gonna move to Long Beach soon. So
No. All right, so how about we just cut to the chase
Okay.
and talk about what made us level up?
All right.
All right.
Don't start with me.
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay, so I was a little faster on my information this time around.
Okay.
That should delight my brother, because I have now turned into our fake intern, and he bought me an iPad. I know.
I'm so jelly.
Glorious.
Well, we got a good deal on it, and he's been
way.
wanting to buy me an iPad for a while. I didn't realize that it was really important to him, so he bought it for me, and I have it now propped up. That I've been looking shit up on Wikipedia. I've been going to Google and looking stuff up if need be, and it does help with my brain fumfering, trying to remember everything. But Steve needs an iPad.
Yeah.
Go to Patreon. Well, we did it. We happened to go to Best Buy, and it was on sale. So I got the iPad Air 2.
That's awesome.
And it was $125 off.
I really want an iPad just for reading comics.
Right. And I did.
So
I signed up with
badly.
Comixology, but the one series that I really want to read right now is called Providence, and it's Alan Moore's new series. And which, as some of our longtime listeners may know, I do love H.P. Lovecraft. And so it's sort of steeped in H.P. Lovecraft mythology. Unfortunately, the prices of the books are like $3.99, $4.99. The latest issue is $5.99. No break in price at all, and I'm not even getting a paper copy.
Yeah,
Right.
it should be cheaper than
It
that.
should at least $1.
You can usually find, especially if a book is old, you can almost always find it cheaper in a paper copy than you can download it, which
Right.
I think is not.
That's
I think the
ridiculous.
system needs to find the right way to do it. It's still not perfect.
No.
No. Oh, but speaking of paper issues, Midnighter, the first trade is coming out pretty soon.
Ooh.
I really
So
want to read
I really
that.
want. I read the first couple issues, and the first issue was him on Grinder. It was hilarious.
Oh, boy. I wouldn't want to hook up with him on Grindr. I think there'd be some pain involved.
No, it looked hot.
So the other thing that I guess if I wasn't specific enough, I would say that my brother is what made me level up, because he got me the iPad.
Aww.
But he also got me this really interesting book that I was not expecting. I hadn't even heard of it. But Vincent Price, who some listeners may know is the voice on Thriller at the very
of
end. He
course.
does the Michael Jackson, the spooky.
Can I do one quick really aside?
Yeah, sure.
When I was a kid in the 80s, my little sister and I would literally dance to the entire Thriller album backwards and forwards. So I know every word to every song in Thriller until the Vincent Price monologue would come on, and we would get so scared we would have to leave the room.
Yeah. His voice was creepy if you just listen, especially the laugh.
Darkness falls
Yes.
across the land.
Well, he and his wife were gourmands.
Oh.
And yes, he had a wife. I always thought he was gay for some reason, but
He's a little fey
yeah, but he had kids.
in his
and-
mannerisms.
Yeah, but he's not. He and his wife is a costume designer, and they would go to restaurants around the world, and his wife would pocket a copy of the menu,
Okay.
and then Vincent Price would go back and get a lesson in cooking from the head chef or whatever while they were there.
Because he was a
Because he's
celebrity.
famous, right. And so 50 years ago, they produced a book that had these recipes and reproduced these menus and stuff. And it was but it was only ever in print once. So the used copies were in demand. And so they released a 50th anniversary pressing, and that's what my brother
fascinating.
got for me. What's interesting is that Vincent Price's grandfather invented baking powder.
No way.
What?
And so then built a conglomerate around baking chemistry and all that kind of stuff. And then
Wow.
his son moved to St. Louis and formed a candy company. And then his son was Vincent Price. And so that's how Vincent Price was able to become an actor, because his father and his grandfather were wealthy.
Excellent.
That's
how
cool.
fascinating.
I want to be born in a wealthy family.
Right?
That
So
would be
anyway,
so nice.
Yeah. So my brother, he really opened up my world this Christmas. And,
Great.
yeah, he did a great thing.
Good
for
job,
me.
Jason.
Steven, what made you level up?
This year has been crazy.
Yeah.
And I just realized like how much traveling and stuff I did this whole year.
Yeah, you went to a lot of conferences. I mean,
Yeah.
we talked about basically everything.
Spreading the word of Gayme On and spreading the word of your fabulous art.
Like just the ability to like multitask and do everything and still get things done on time. I'm proud that I can actually do that and still
Yeah.
keep on going and not like flip out on people.
Yeah, well, when you kind of look back on what you've accomplished, it's like, oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't imagine you losing your temper.
Oh, when I do, it's
Does
crazy.
it happen? Oh my goodness.
But it happens like once or twice a year, and then
Wow.
those people usually leave town.
Oh. How about we plug your calendar instead?
Oh yeah,
Where's your calendar?
StephenHGarcia.com.
Good.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
You still have time. It's January. January just started.
Yeah.
You can get your 2/1/16 Stephen H. Garcia pinup calendar.
Yeah. And I'm already planning the next calendar. I'm gonna get it done earlier this year.
Cool.
And we already have interested people in maybe putting it in some stores.
Oh.
Good.
So
Do you have your models lined up?
I have 6 models lined up already.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
I would like to meet them all.
I know. Can we be there for the sessions?
That's for me.
Yeah, exactly. How is it going to devolve into sex if we're there?
Right.
Like,
We'll be
ew,
like,
no, you can't
oh.
be there.
Yeah, we're going to go get a burger.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
So, yeah, I'm
I
just
just can't. I don't want to make people angry, but I can't imagine making you angry.
it
it's
doesn't. It ends in tears, and usually it's not mine.
Adam, what made you level up? Did you call him a cunt?
Yeah. See you next Tuesday.
You literally don't want to see me angry.
No, like the Hulk. All right. What made you level up?
You
Adam?
know, I'm going to do my Level Up of 2015. I did over the whole year, and this is going to be a little snappy. You know, I did a lot of cool stuff. I went to Europe. I sang in a lot of cool things. You know, was on a CD and a DVD and all this kind of stuff. But I just have been having so much fun doing the Gayme On podcast. You know, we started just a year ago, you know, and it was just sort of like an idea. Hey, we like to play games. Let's just talk about them. And, you know, we just have fun when we get together and record. And this is the only time I get to talk this much about games with any of my friends. And nerd culture, and I just, you know, we kind of geek out a little bit sometimes, and we get a little too drunk sometimes, and, you know, we have a lot of fun doing it, and I just hope that the people that listen see that we're having fun and have fun along with us, because,
Yeah.
you know, we're enjoying it, and we hope you do too.
Well, luckily there's a way they can show their appreciation.
Yes.
Put a review on iTunes.
Thumbs up.
I do
Yeah.
have to mention one thing that before this podcast ever happened, I've never actually met Adam.
It's true.
And now we're
Well,
really
no.
good friends.
We met very briefly at BentCon years ago. and we became Facebook friends. And so I've like sort of seen your art for years, and then like Mark would like talk about you, be like, oh yeah, I met Steven, I remember him. But then when we did the podcast, then of course we've become really good friends since
Well,
then.
Adam suggested it to me, and I am a big believer in the power of 3. It works well for comedy, and I believe that that there's a reason why 3 is a magic number. And so I suggested Steven because I knew that I couldn't talk about games enough to do a podcast. So I wanted to bring somebody in that I knew was into it. So
well, and
Go ahead.
we have I think we have a lot of plans for 2016, and I think we want to get more guests, and we're doing we have a panel planned at PrideCon, and I hope that we just get better and better, and with your feedback we will do the best that we can.
Oh my God, I loved all of our guests that came on. Richard, Eddie, Tracy.
yeah.
They were all great.
Yeah, they definitely have their own personalities. Each episode that they're on is definitely a different
I want
trip.
to try to get all of them to be there at the
Oh my
At
goodness.
our
panel.
panel. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
I know 2 of them said yes. So
Good.
Awesome. All right.
But I before we sign off, I
Yes.
just want to like put a plea out to all of our listeners. We talked about what were our favorites of 2015, what you're looking forward to in 2016. I think we'd all be very, very interested to see what your guys' picks all were.
Share
for all these
this
things.
podcast is about sharing.
Yes.
Share your opinions.
What was your favorite game this year?
What was your favorite movie?
Yeah.
What was your favorite TV show?
sharing is caring.
That's right. And we won't get anything from it, STD wise.
And we promise not to make fun of you if
Never.
your favorite TV show was like My Little Pony or something.
Never.
Bronies.
Bronies.
Okay, I have a problem with that one.
No, we
Oh.
love our Brony brothers.
There's a Netflix
and
movie about it
sisters.
too.
There was actually a documentary about that.
About
this year.
bro. Oh,
Yeah.
About bronies.
all right. Well, maybe I'll watch it tonight.
I watched it because our friend Richard is a brony, and then so I
Is
watched.
he?
Yeah, he's totally. And then I had.
He's a gay. He's like a jabroni. He's a
Gabroni.
gay. Jabroni is an actual Italian slang.
most of the bronies are gay,
No.
Most bronies
or
are.
like 50, a good chunk of it.
There are a lot of horsey pictures out there with sloppy horsey pussies, and those are like bronies jerking off them.
What
Wait,
side are you on?
What?
And on that note, this has been our first episode of 2016, and we hope to enjoy the year to come. Until then,
Game on!
Bronies are cool.